I would like to begin by explaining the purpose of this closeout report. First, regarding the motivation for launching this project, we were strongly aligned with the vision presented by Atala Prism as a DID VC solution within the broader field of blockchain utilization and implementation. Our aim was to contribute to establishing meaningful Cardano use cases and increasing on-chain transactions by developing a scalable adoption model for DID/VC solutions within Japan. In this project, we received 978,000 ADA in funding, which we used to carry out the plan. At the beginning of this project, the technology landscape and the business environment in Japan were still highly uncertain. Therefore, instead of forcing numerical targets, we focused on achieving concrete milestones that would allow real-world adoption. As you can see here, all 5 KPI project pillars were successfully completed, and some achievements even led to external recognition. Also, items number 1, number 4, and number 5 are the ones that were defined as the fund's challenge requirements. Let me begin with the first pillar, the development of our POC systems. In Japan, NPO voting must be tied to verified identity, so SBTs alone were not enough. By combining SBTs with verifiable credentials, we created a POC that enables identity-linked voting. Here is the interface. This system was developed in collaboration with Proofspace and Ecotech. For further details, including the subsequent deliverables, please refer to the links provided. The second POC system is described as follows. Through the policy recommendations submitted to the Japanese government, as referenced later in this report, the talent reference domain emerged as a highly compatible business area for DID VC implementation models. In addition, the concept of lowering participation barriers for stakeholders was formulated. Based on this concept, we developed a POC system specialized for this use case, utilizing the Identis SDK in collaboration with Ecotech. The second pillar is the Japanese localization of the Proofspace DID VC system, carried out to enable rapid initial POCs with enterprises. This localization allowed us to move forward with POC system development for partner companies beyond the original scope of this project's deliverables. The third pillar is the report on our marketing activities. We carried out marketing efforts targeting enterprise companies, government agencies, and local municipalities. Through these activities, we won runner-up at a business competition hosted by Chiba Prefecture, which helped increase awareness of DID VC technologies and the Prism ecosystem. This visibility also led to a joint POC project with a Panasonic Group company, one of Japan's leading global electronics manufacturers. Based on this series of marketing activities, we compiled a comprehensive cross-sectional summary report, which we submitted as the deliverable for the Milestone Final. The fourth pillar is about our efforts to promote DID VC technology. Alongside our main work, we were also doing lobbying and research, and one major outcome was forming a consortium to submit policy recommendations to the Japanese government. As a result, our recommendations were included in the government's Web 3.0 white paper, and the large-scale national subsidy we suggested directly to the Minister for Digital Affairs was actually implemented. The fifth pillar is the draft of the governance framework needed to actually operate DID VC solutions as real services. We created this draft under the supervision of a specialist attorney, making sure it aligns with Japanese law and also includes the key elements required when working with international partners. In this project, we identified 4 major challenges for real-world adoption. First, sustainable business model. One of the biggest things we learned is that DID/VC still doesn't have many real business cases anywhere in the world. If the service can't make money early, it simply can't survive long enough to deliver value. So our takeaway is, start small, start cheap, prove the value first, and then scale the service once the model becomes stable. Second, government and industry standard challenges. Standards like OpenID, MDOC, and EUDI wallet are still changing very quickly. Enterprises told us they worry about choosing a technology that might become outdated later. So we realized the solution is flexibility. Build a modular system that can later support different standards without big redesigns. Third, complexity in governance and service design. When more stakeholders join, governance gets complicated extremely fast. If you try to add too many advanced features from day one, projects can easily slow down. We learned that it's smarter to start with the simplest rules and operations and improve them step by step as the business grows. Fourth, collaboration risks in Japan. In Japan, companies are very protective of their internal data and know-how. That makes partnerships difficult, especially with large corporations who may absorb all the value. So for future collaborations, we will put clear protection of our rights in place and build trust through a phased, balanced structure. As for the next steps, we'll move toward full-scale expansion after going through the stages described above. First, our goal is to establish a minimal, workable business model. If we can break through this part, we believe the chances of scaling and broader adoption will increase significantly.